Hello, welcome back to Tomlissa Travels. So today, first full day in Singapore, and obviously you all know the sight you've seen in Singapore, the gardens by the bay. So obviously we've come here. There they are. So we're gonna go explore. It's just started raining. That's good timing. Right, we're gonna go explore the gardens by the bay. P.S. It's disgustingly expensive here. We'll talk about that in a bit though. Okay.
So we just bought our tickets for the Flower Dome, the Cloud Forest and the Skywalk, and it's safe to say we've already gone over our daily budget from what we used to have for Thailand and Vietnam. It's so expensive. Each person was 38 Singapore dollars, so that's this amount of dollars.
Yeah. Okay, all the clips you're seeing right now is from the Cloud Forest, which is basically this giant dome that's got art and plants from all over the world, and it's still labelled so you all know where they come from. It smells really amazing here. It's really fresh, very, I don't know, how would you describe it?
Planty.
Very planty. There you go. So it's very pristine in here. There's no rubbish, nothing's out of place, there's no chewing gum, which there wouldn't be obviously. It's illegal in Singapore to chew chewing gum, so there's factories. So we've only just begun, so I'm very excited to see what else they have. I was just walking past and thought, oh my god, look at those, they're incredible, but no, they're plastic. Why do they trick me so?
We've been here for about half an hour and it's surprisingly uncrowded. Everybody's got enough space to move. It's lovely.
Which is nice for Singapore because it's one of the most densely populated countries on the entire planet. So a place like this where it's not very crowded, you don't come by very often. Around where we live it is jam-packed, like you are constantly shoving into people and everything, so yes, like so. So yeah, but everyone's very polite though, so it's really nice. Don't mind. Okay, we've just arrived at our next little stop. It's the Flower Dome. And it's so nice in here and so pretty. There's a lady who's actually just rocked up in a wedding dress and is having photos done. Which is a bit strange when she came off a golf cart holding her enormous long train. So far it's mostly cactuses rather than flowers, but here you go. Let's have a look. I don't know, it's not quite what I expected, but obviously we've only just started. But we go into close to the Flower Dome, the first thing you expect is to just be met with colour and everything, but so far it's been more of a kind of a desert setting. More cacti and strange looking trees that kind of look like they're from the African continent. Which has been a bit strange to kind of subvert your expectations a little bit. But we have just started, so we're going to crack on. Oh, and also there's been loads of Alice in Wonderland stuff, which is also amazing. So yeah, let's crack on. now, as you can see, we are down in the main park. This is where all the flowers are, and it's full of colour. You can probably see behind. It smells really amazing as well. You can smell all the herbs and all the flowers and whatnot.
This one really reminds me of England. All the flowers are like what you'd see, especially in your grandparents' garden, grandma, granddad. I don't actually know if this is meant to be England, maybe it's just European, but it really reminds me of home.
Yeah, it's very lovely here. So, on to the next bit. So we've just come to the outside part of our little trip today, and the weather has not been kind to us. It is raining, and there appears to be a giant baby. Okay, look at this. It's a giant floating baby with an enormous wang the size of my head. I mean, this is just kind of there on the outskirts of the park, in full view of the city. Imagine if you worked up on one of these buildings. You just had to look over at the giant naked baby. I don't know, a bit distracting. So currently we're having a little stroll around the Serene Gardens. Back there in all the other attractions, it was getting a bit busy around the afternoon time. We got here in the morning, obviously around 11 o'clock-ish, so we got there probably off-peak. And we got a nice bit of quiet time. It was a bit more peaceful. But the rain has kept everyone out, and now we get to enjoy the Serene Gardens all to ourselves. A few odd people are out. It's very lovely out here. Considering how densely populated it is, and it's such a city-based country, getting a bit of peace and quiet like this is a bit of a rarity, I think. So we're quite lucky to have this. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I don't like the rain.
No. But it's nice that it's peaceful out here, though.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't think you're enjoying it.
The sun.
Yeah, I don't think you're quite enjoying this like I am. Right, we've had a quick stop of food. We're now on to the most famous part of Singapore, arguably. So this is Super Tree Grove, which is probably the most iconic spot in Singapore. And we're going to go up to the skywalk now. So we're going to be up in the sort of halfway up the top, near the canopy. Yes, up in the sky. Right, let's go. We made it to the observation deck. It started hammering it down. Oh well, I don't mind a bit of rain. I'm British, so yes, really lovely up here actually. I didn't realise there was so many of these super trees up here, which is very cool. You have a really cool view of the city as well. Behind me, all these buildings and everything. It's very cool up here. It's amazing how green they've made this area of the city look. Oh Christ, it's coming. It's really coming down now, so we better move on. Okay, so we are done with the Gardens by the Bay. One of the most iconic places, you're like a number. One of the most iconic places in Singapore, easily. So, entry price was $38, and for that we got tickets to basically everything. Which, you know, it's quite a lot for a budget backpacker. Singapore is always going to be the most expensive. So, do you think it was worth it?
I think it's expensive, but you have to come and see it. But there's still a lot you can see for free. You can avoid the price and just see the rest of the park for free. So you're only really paying for the skywalk, which I'd be like, maybe not worth $10.
No.
And then you've got the flower dome and the cloud forest. They were really cool. So I'd say, yeah, they're worth the money, and you spend a lot more time in them.
Yes.
But you still get a lot.
I would agree. I would agree with that. Yeah, there is a hotel just across that you've probably seen in some of these clips now. And we are going to go and see if we can get to the top of it and get a shot of the nighttime Super Tree Grove while it's all lit up. So, fingers crossed we can get to the top of it. We have no idea yet. So let's go try. Good afternoon, welcome to 5 days later. We couldn't get any tickets the first time round, so we've had to wait until Sunday. So here we are finally, and here are some of the views. Oh my god, Louis Vuitton, so cute. It's bigger. Okay, that's our time in Marina Bay Sands. So it was pretty expensive to be up here. So how much was each ticket?
I know it was about £15. I think it was in the range of about $50 altogether.
$50 altogether. 50 Singaporean dollars, so quite a lot.
There's not
But-
really much to do, so
No.
you're just here for the view. There's one little stall behind us if Tom just moves.
Voila. If you want some
There's
nibbles.
only really.
Yeah, but we spent about 3 hours up here, so
It's well worth it. It's well worth it.
yes, it's very well worth it. So that's just the end of our little video. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would help us a lot because we're small YouTubers. Small, just beginning. Okay, ta-da! We were just going to leave and the queue is now this long. Marvellous. So we got in queue at 8:30. It's now nearly 9 o'clock, so it's just nearly half an hour to take an elevator.